Alright, good morning everybody. Hopefully everything's sounding alright. I just upgraded my OBS, so it's kind of like my test run. Oh, alright. Well, hopefully we'll do a better day, have a better time this week. Last week was not good. Between what was it? I had a day without power, I had a day my internet was dead. And then following the power outage, most of my streaming computer wasn't working right. I didn't get any streaming done last week. That was kind of unfortunate. But we're gonna try again. It's gonna be a hard reset for this week. It's gonna be better. It's gonna work. It's gonna work out. Because yeah, that was pretty intense last week. I mean, it was like, I swear every morning I woke up and it was some new, I don't want to say crisis, but almost like a crisis. Like, I think the first day I woke up, we had no power. Like, it was just dead silent and black, and everything was just dark in the house. And it was like, really, it's really unnerving when that happens, because it's very, very, very quiet. So that was fun. I ended up going to work in the morning, and we didn't have power for probably a couple hours after I got up, and I get up about 4:30ish. So I think that next day, that's the one where my PC was having issues. Oh man. And then the next day I got up and we had no internet. It was planned maintenance that ran long. So yeah, it was just all kinds of good times. So anyway, we are back to trying again. See where we can go. I started last time playing around with refactoring my my classes for my REST API, and I want to get back to trying to get that squared away. Because I was doing, excuse me, I was doing that stuff. I had gotten rid of that. Okay. I do know I need to start up my database again. I think I need to blow my nose this morning. Okay, Docker is running. Oh, I thought I had it here. I was doing a lot of other stuff since last week. I have a start SQL server.bat script. Oh, well, that makes life so much easier. I think it's learning. Yeah. Can't get my head wrapped around of what I've been doing. I know I don't need that app. Docker scripts? Oh, there it is. It's in Docker scripts. There we go. Now I can start my... Ooh, hopefully it starts. Oh, there we go. It is going okay. And just to make sure I'm completely ready. Oh, not here. I must type that password wrong. Oh, it's password bang 1. That's what it is. Yep. Nope. Okay, no databases, which is, correct because I haven't done anything with them yet. Okay, so I'm not ready to actually run the database restore. I need to make sure I've got this configured right. I was reading up on this last night. That's the GitHub issue. I think I might actually have everything I need to do this correctly. Let's take a look. I'm not in the settings file anymore. What's that? So I have the DB set gamer tag. I have game that now has a list of tags. Okay. Okay. So, well, brain. Come on, brain. All right, let's go find the GitHub issue. Entity framework. Many too many example. Oh, headache. Which page was I looking at? Crap. There's a website called Learn Entity Framework. There it is. Nice. It is necessary to include the entity model to represent the join table, and then add navigation properties to either side of the many relationships. So I do that. I've got a category, and then I have to have another class called book category. The join table will be named after the joining entity. It says the Entity Framework team is removing the need for a joined entity from .NET Core 5. The issue can be tracked at GitHub. Here we go. We need to consider all feedback and try to make the right choices based on it, or how. You know what I don't like about GitHub issues is it's hard to figure out what the final decision is. Maybe a shadow state entities. What's issue 749? Fully implement entire entities in shadow state. I don't know about that. Let's just go to the bottom and see. this been sorted yet, or do we still require the backing tables in 5.10? Read what's new. So that does create a post tag join table in the database. Data can be queried and updated without explicitly referencing the join table, considerably simplifying the code. The join can still be customized and queried explicitly if needed. So they say it works. Let's test it. This is API. .NET EF database update. Updating the database. Let's see. All right, let's refresh it. All right, there it is. So it creates a game tag. Game ID, tag ID. Okay, so it does work. I was thinking last time it didn't have that in it, but maybe it did. Okay, so I have that. Now let's go take a look at. Let's just try testing it and see what happens. Okay, let's get a game. Or get all the games, I guess. So it returns nothing. But it says it's gonna have it, so we're gonna post a game. Say test game 1. Oops, put a space on it. String. Type string. Now this one doesn't have an option of posting a tag. I'm gonna try to post a tag. Actually, I can't. Not with the current implementation. Can I? Hang on, let's go look at it. No, because I don't give him a setter explicitly. All right, let's stop that. Setter. Tag setters. There may not be any. There may not be any changes. It shouldn't be. Okay. Yeah, nothing changed. That's what I thought. So, .NET EF. Monday morning, trying to do some of this hard stuff. It's hard on the brain. All right. I just need more coffee. That's all there is to it. Okay. So I try to get one. I get nothing back. Expect that. Post it. Now it has a tag in it. Okay. Name string. I'm gonna get rid of that too. I'm gonna just see how this works when I do that, because I'm not gonna have any of those other things. Yeah, a possible object cycle is detected. Yeah, because I have tags with games and games with tags. Okay, so it shouldn't have saved anything though, right? No, it did. It just didn't save the tags. Tag still has. Oh, that has authentic authorization still turned on. Okay. All right, let's take a look at it, I guess. Oh, this one. See the full documentation on many. These new navigations are known as skip navigators. One on post containing its related tags, and the universal tag. So this one still creates the post tag. This feels like it's not up to date, but maybe it is. This relationship with mapping convention, although it is not needed in equivalent explicit configuration. Okay, I don't need that. Currently, EF Core uses dictionaries to represent join entities instances for which no .NET class has been configured. However, to improve performance, a different type may be used. By convention, the map, but these then mapped properties different than the column names. Okay, so I get that. I see that many to many with navigations to the join entity. Join's got navigations to the join entity can be used in addition to skip navigations. This means the skiff navigations can be used to interact with many-to-many relationships in a natural manner. Navigation to the inner join. Why is my watch going crazy this morning? I'm getting all these notifications. Must have got an update or something, because most of those types of notifications have been silenced. Or they were. Therefore, this configuration for this example is the same as for the last example. So if I got rid of the reference on tag to posts or to games, that would eliminate my issue, I think. Oh, seriously. Let's see here. Let's do ban. And let's add some moderation for that. Just gonna keep on going. Nope, that's not what I want. Enter that keyword or phrase. There we go. Fixing the garbage, one step at a time. Okay, so this is all. Okay, I need to go back to examples, and I need to find one. Entity framework. Core 7. Many-to-many. Relationship example. So even those are older than the change. Try this one maybe. Nope. I love how there's like learn any framework. Learn any framework core 5. Very specific website. Okay. Alright, so what did they do here? So they have a list of genres and a list of movies. As you can see, excuse me, as you can see, the movie class is getting a very scratchy voice. Holy cow. Okay. Ensure created. Well, it says that it just did it. So I have a tag. And I have the ID. So it looks like it's saved correctly. So I wonder why my app was not working right. Alright, well maybe it maybe it's not a problem with the way I set it up. Maybe I just didn't validate. Thanks for opening over there again. So I get the name, but I don't get any tags, but that, well, let's check and see if it's there. It is there, right? Game ID, tag ID, okay. First tag string, okay. And if I pull the tags and I try it. Oh, this is where I get the 401. I need to turn that off. I thought I had it all turned off already, but maybe not. What is this crap? Change that. That's too quiet and soft and going to sleepy this morning. Okay. Oh, I have the whole class set to authorize. Don't want to do that. Nope. Let's see. I don't need this one. It's just leftover crap anyway. Delete that one, delete that one. Also delete that one too. Oh, it's got the, okay, the little tester program. That's cool. I'm not going to use that though. All right, let's try it now. Okay. Tags. Get the tags. So now I get one. Maybe that's why I wasn't getting any tags, because I had authorize turned on? No. Okay. Let's think about that. Oh, okay. I think I know what it is. Include. Tag? Is that? That's not the right. That's not right, is it? No. It's not this. It's T. Why? Okay, how do brain? Oh, include child objects. Include child objects. Entity framework core. You need to include, take a lambda expression instead of a what? No. Then include. Include a dot chat. Okay, yeah, so it is. Tags. I should change it to G because it's the object is G. Run it. All right, we're learning things. We're getting better at this. Ooh, see now that time it did not get it. Okay. Possible object cycle was detected. What is the best practice when an object cycle is detected? Okay, so he's got a blog, has a list of posts, And post as the blog, okay. I would have separated your DTO view model from your current WebDB object. I would use select and project this to a more manageable DTO. What's that? Is that bum, 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 bum. Mm-hmm. Ask it to ignore the restaurant property of the reservation class. How do you ask it to do that? Okay, the problem is that I don't want to create a separate model. So add controllers with views. Have you tried? Oh, so maybe it's something I can configure? Let's take a look at that. I think I got a bug bite on the back of my head. Add controllers with views. What's the difference? Add services for controllers to this view. Add service for controllers to use the specified. Let's try that and then say dot add JSON. So it's options, serialization settings. We're getting close. Reference handling. Reference loop handling. No, that's not right. doesn't like that. Options set serialization settings. Yeah, that's serialization options. Okay, key moment here is reinstalling the proper version of Microsoft ASP.NET Core MVC and Newtonsoft JSON. This is all still really old. Using .NET 6. So I create the options. I need to be able to do it. Yeah, something. Preserve references. Ignore circular references instead of handling circular. Serializer sets circular reference properties to null. I don't want to do that on every object though. So if that if that's the case, then what do I That's a great question, isn't it? What am I doing? Let's see. That's essentially what I want. I use system.text set serialization. Add JSON options. Maybe that's how I need to do it. Okay, so I have add JSON options. And then let's go like this. Okay, so now options dot JSON. JSON serializer options. Reference handler is equal to. So reference handler ignore cycles. Reference handler. Add JSON options. Okay, so that is Ignore cycles. Okay. I'm just dumb. That's all. Oh, I don't want to care about writing indented. So is that gonna work? We'll see. Okay. So there's that, and then if I pull out the tags, so it ignored the games. No, it didn't. I don't have games pulling those in yet. So let's check that. Tag. So I'm going to say dot include t dot games. So now that will return all the games, but it won't return the child tags into the games, which is expected behavior. There we go. Okay, so let's think about this now. Think things through. Use your brain. So if I post another game, this game is going to have ID of 1. Excuse me. I'm just adding a second game to the list. I'll call it game number 2. My type string, my genre string, and execute. Cannot exert explicit value for identity column and table tags. Okay, so when I inserted one, it doesn't like the fact that it's... Well, hang on. Execute that again and see. Yeah, it still doesn't like it, so... Okay, Cannot insert explicit value for identity column. So what is that? What's that identity column then for? Let's think about it. Well, so while saving the entity changes, see the inner exception for details. Cannot insert explicit value for identity column ID in table tags when identity insert is set to off. But I passed in the ID, so I don't want it to insert that tag again. So if I'm looking at, so if I find that game, post. So it's trying to insert a new tag, which is irrelevant, which isn't correct because I need it to use the existing tag, or I want it to use the existing tag. That's the whole point. So let's all right, let's move this over here and I'll pull up, do some more Google searching. To the Googs. What am I going to search on? An error occurred while saving the entity changes. Many too many EF. That looks promising. Okay. Because you didn't provide express, it doesn't know what. You have books and authors table where books has foreign key constraints in the authors table. Try to insert a book record. Not helpful. Thank you. If you want to save many-to-many relationships in EF Core, I recommend that you use the code first, generate that models, and define some relationships. Okay. How to add data. Can this be carried out in the same? So I feel like I still need to manage checking to see if it exists on my own. That's what I'm seeing. So in my code, when I'm posting a new game, I need to apply some logic here for the tags and update that context. I think. Okay, so let's try it, I guess. So I get a game. So the first thing I need to do, well, it seems like a lot of extra effort that it's got to be a way. Try the right thing with this. So I'm gonna have a list of tags, and I'm going to have. I'm gonna have the IDs on them. I will have to have the ID. So I think the easiest thing is dump them to a list, get a list outside the object, and then recreate it. Maybe we'll try that. Var tags is equal to game tags. Oops. For each var and tags. If tags.any. Game.tags is equal to a new list of tags. And for each one of those, I will say, so here I'll say context dot find tag dot id. Yeah, tag dot id. So hang on, why is it? Finds the entity with the given primary key values. If found is attached to content, and then it's null return. So why? Oh, that's because I'm not doing dot tags dot find. There we go. Yeah. If item is equal to null, then game.tags.add tag. Else game.tags.add item. So now that will hopefully get the references correct. So we'll try that, I think. I think that when the temperatures are going to be over 100 degrees, I need to put pants on in the morning because I'm a little chilly. All right, so it built. Let's see if it works. Okay. All right, we're going to take this game. Now we're going to post a new one. Actually, I'll just edit this. I don't know what I was thinking. What's that tag name? First tag string. Second game string. New type string and new genre string. So let's execute. Because another instance with the same value for ID is already being tracked. When attaching existing entities, ensure that only one entity instance with a given key value is attached, considering DB context enables. Oof, okay, so I did something wrong here. Well, hang on now. Hang on now. Okay. The instance of entity type tag cannot be tracked because another instance with the same key value for ID is already being tracked. I wonder if that's happening behind the scenes. Let me copy this. Maybe I had something wrong. Could be. I don't know if that's the case. We're gonna like this. We're gonna restart it. Just gonna run it one more time. I want to see that other error. When I do a post, try it out. Okay, whoop. So that one says, well, I can't insert two tags with the same ID. Okay. Oh, okay. Brain thought. See, works. My brain is definitely fired at a different speed than the rest of my body. So maybe I have to do this for all the tags. Okay, let's try. For each var tag in game.tags. Is it entry? Yeah, entry, oops. Tag is equal to state.modified. Now that would fix it if it exists. And I say it's modified, that makes it an update. I don't know how this is gonna work, if at all. Oh, it worked. I wasn't expecting that. Not new query, execute query. So there's two games, two references to the tag, but only one tag. Okay. So now I'm gonna do it again. And this one is going to be a new tag. We're gonna see what happens. Name, second tag. No ID. This is gonna be a third game. Now that one failed. Okay. I kind of expected that. Because I'm trying to tell it to be modified when it doesn't exist. So I'm going to say if tag.id does not equal null. What? Yeah. So what is it when it comes in? Oh, let's do this. So that adds a second tag. Hit execute. What are the tags? Two of them. Is 1. ID is 0. Okay, so I check for ID is 0. Does not equal 0. Have a breakpoint. That time it worked. All right. So let's go pull the tags. Okay, I think we got it. I think it's working now. Tag 1, tag 5. Or wait, no, that's the game. So that game has 2 tags, second game. Then this tag 6 that's associated with. Oh. Right, because this one, second tag is on third game only. Okay. So wait a minute. Wait a minute. I think something's still not right. Okay, first one should only have 1 tag or 1 name, and it does not. It has all of them. First tag. Second game string. Okay. All right, let's look at that data and let's fix that song because that's hard on the ears. So game 1 has 1 tag. Game 5 has 1 tag. Game 6 has 2 tags. Okay, that association is correct. Okay, so I'm gonna update these games so they're easier to understand. Okay, let's update games. Set name equal to game 1, or ID is equal to 1. And then this is going to be game 3, 6. Okay, so let's run that again. Okay, so game 1. Okay, game 1 should have only 1 tag, tag 1. That's right, it does. So this tag has only 1 child to it. Okay, game 2. Has only 1 tag to it. Game 3 has 2 tags. Okay, it's right. It just didn't look like it lined up right. Okay. Oh boy. I'm about due for some more coffee. What's the weather gonna be like for today? Well, I stretch out my brain. Oh, super hot. 101 degrees. That sounds unpleasant. I feel like my internet is slow this morning. I mean, it can't be because I'm streaming, but it feels like everything's sluggish. Like, get my weather to refresh. Like, taking forever. Try again. Yeah, no, I don't know. Okay. It is what it is, I guess. Let's see. So I've got I think I have all the logic for the tags and the games. configured. I probably will never have to do these, but I could, I guess. Let's see. Games, tags. So that all looks good. So I can get rid of all this code. That was dumb. Check each tag and see if it has an ID. If it does, we do not need to create it again in the database. Mark it as modified. So that's there and working-ish. What do I need to get rid of some stuff now? Well, I have some code here, like that's no longer relevant, so I can delete that. And I don't need that anymore, so let's delete that. It's gonna break a whole bunch of stuff, which is fine. Delete that one too. All right, now let's run the build, and I can go clean up all of those errors. So yeah, so I've got all these, I call them repositories, and they're really not. I've learned that. They're not really repositories. That's just a bad terminology use on my part. I can just delete that one. Don't need that one at all. Oh, no, game. I'll just change this to game. I don't have the view model stuff anymore. All right, let's see what how much I got still broken. That's a whole interface that I don't need now. So I can just delete that one. Okay, so that's the web page. I'll need to fix that a little bit. I think I'm getting a lot closer. Now this is inside of the game, man. Where is that? I thought oh yeah, no, it's right there. I don't know where I'm supposed to be now, because they're all... Oh, yeah, so sometimes that doesn't work right. That's weird. Let's see, I don't need that one. I don't need that or that. Don't need that. So I can get rid of this. Actually, it's really just returning that. I just need to return. Return. I don't think I need this class anymore. This one's kind of acting as my proxy, but for now, I'm going to refactor it so that it works. Okay, so I'm just doing an insert. I don't need any of this crap. So that'll return that. Okay, yeah, there's still some things I'll have to fix, but I don't need that one. Oh, still failed. Ooh, more errors. Oh, that makes perfect sense. Oh, refactoring is so much fun. But it's good practice because I don't do it enough. And it's helping me actually, you know, learn some of the things that I suck at, which is a lot of things. I suck at a lot of things. All right. Now I need to think. Need to think of where I'm at. It says I have no errors. I have a few 20 warnings, but I'm not too worried about those at the moment. I guess I'm just going to run through the tests that already exist and see if they work. Yeah, they do. So I have that. And that is just my mock. Or my fakes, I guess, whatever you want to call them. Okay. So I have everything sitting here as expected working. So now I need to next? What am I? Felt like there was something else I needed to do, but I think I will want to try to do some form of. I don't need to test that. Never mind. I was thinking about something I needed to test, but no, I don't. All right. Super phlegmy this morning. Wow. I think now it is just all about configuring up the web portal so I can start using it. Is that all I need? I think that is. Because the database is simple, which is it's meant to be. I just have games, tags. It's really all I have right now. It's the only thing that I need. I don't have a lot of content in the game data. Just when I added it, when I acquired it. Okay, I think that looks good. So I will need okay. Let's start looking at the front end then. I think that's what we're ready for. But first I need excuse me. Okay, is this all working? I feel like I needed to fix this because I have so that's the test project, the API. So I have the REST wrapper, and then I have the repository. I was thinking there was still some cleanup that I wanted to do here, but I'm sure there is cleanup that needs to be done here. Some, what do you want to call, better practices? I'm passing in the wrapper. I'm passing in the base URL. And now I set that. The only ever time I do anything different is there. Trying to well, I'm gonna leave it that way for now because it may not be perfect, but it's pretty good. Oh gosh, dang. Man, my whole body is just rebelling against me today. So I have a tag. It's not even really a repository, it's a proxy. Maybe I should rename it from repository to just tags. Yeah, we'll try it. Yeah, we'll just try calling. We'll call it tags. So it didn't break anything, right? Okay, just making sure. Yeah, API interface. Tags. Okay. Right. Can I clear? I have a little chat thing on the side and it wasn't connecting right, and so I've got a whole bunch of issues. Like, not issues, but messages saying that things weren't working, and I'd like to clear them, but I can't. I'm sure I could. I just gotta figure out how to do it. I don't want to mess with it. Ooh, a whole bunch of stuff broken. Nice. So I don't need to have rest sharp here anymore. My watch did not charge last night because it's only half charged at the moment. So that's all finished, right? Yeah, it is. Okay, so let's go just close everything. And now we will switch gears to run the web. So now the web already has tags view, which I probably, well, I could use it if I wanted to create new tags or even change the name of a tag. So I will keep that around. Now I don't have any scaffolded items for games. Do scaffolded items. So I want MVC views. Oh man. Oh man, oh man. What am I doing? What am I looking for? MVC controller with views. I just want views. Razor view, MVC controller with views. Oh, I don't actually have the controllers though for it, do I? Hang on. What did I do? What am I? I'm so confused. My brain is so confused. So it's not API. It's not MVC. It is definitely a Razor page. Maybe that's what it is. And I say the model class is a game. I don't have a DB context class though. Oh, that is Entity Framework, isn't it? Well, how did I create tags then? Because I didn't write all this code. Did I? No. There's no way I wrote all this. Not doing components. Template. I'm gonna say, we'll say it's a list. Okay, there we go. So I'm just creating a view. Okay, that must be what I did, I think. Oh, maybe. I'll call it index. See what it looks like. This may take a few moments. This would be a good opportunity to make more coffee. All right, coffee break. Coffee is brewing. All right, I have a problem with these tiny little spiders that are somewhere living in my ceiling. And they keep dangling down, and they are driving me nuts. I need to figure out where they're coming in so I can eliminate that problem. This one didn't create any kind of a code behind, though. I guess I could have added those. I could have added those myself. That doesn't feel like I did, though. The page model, create model. Ooh, that beautiful sound of the coffee finishing. I wonder if I short circuit or I wired it so that I had the Entity Framework stuff enabled, and then I just changed it. Add a new item. I don't know what I'm... Because they are Razor pages. I do know that. I'm just trying to figure out like the right way to like add the code behind page. I know it's not called Code Behind anymore, but games.razor.web.pages.tags.index model. This is not called a page. Maybe that's part of the problem. Maybe I didn't create the right thing. So I have a Razor page empty. So maybe I did do that. No, because it is completely empty. But it has the right stuff to it. So I think I am going to delete this here too. Call this one list. Class is the game. Yeah, I must have had it so you could link it. That must be the way I did it. Huh. What's a Razor view then? Template. Make it a list. Index. I think is this what I did before? Because this creates just the CSHTML page, I think. This doesn't create, this isn't a Razor page. I believe. Yeah. And that, I mean, that works. I just need to add some decorations to make it work right, I think. But I guess it's kind of also, I'm not creating it in the sense that I would have in the old MVC days where I have all the properties and I just type them in, right? So having it scaffold all those pages really doesn't make a lot of sense. I kind of get it, because I think that coffee is still really hot. Ouch. Oh. So instead I would just build my page to match my flow, which in this case is very simple. I just want to list all the games, and then I would have a create button that will allow me to create all the fields for a game and a listing of all the tags and assign a value to it and create new tags. That'll be the hard rub, is how do I create a new tag from within the interface? Because ideally it would be some kind of a drop down that just lists all of the available tags. And then if it's a new tag, then I would say new tag, type in the content of it. Yeah, that's really not going to be that complicated. The worst part's going to be just scaffolding up all of the fields for a game. But even then, I could do like I just did, scaffold up like an edit page, and then just copy and paste it into a Razor page. Let me think about that. So if I do, yeah, think that'll be all right. So I'm thinking I'm not used to wearing glasses all the time still. Ah. So I would scaffold up. Time to stand up. I would do a view with a strongly typed. So here this would be called just template. It would be edit on a game, which will just give me the basic HTML of the page. And then I can copy and paste it and steal it for my other form. And then how does it look at for tags? Actually doesn't even put them in. Price, date acquired, date added, name, type. Finished. I don't even have favorite, finished. And that's it. Okay, that's fine. That'll be all right to start with at least. Oh, it's almost 7 o'clock. I need to start wrapping up because I gotta get the kids ready for school and I gotta drop some stuff off. All right, so I will resume this tomorrow, assuming everything I have it power and internet. And we will hopefully be able to, we'll probably be able to wrap up at least the basic use of this tomorrow. Once I just gotta work on that entry page. I suspect I can get that done in a couple hours tomorrow. Yeah, I think so. Tomorrow might end up being, well, we'll set it up, then we'll look and see what I need to do for more tests to make sure it's covered. I should be doing the tests first, I know, but I got to get into that rhythm and then work on maybe some kind of a deployment scheme and getting it deployed onto my my virtual machine that I've got running on it. So yeah, we will continue all that stuff tomorrow, and I guess everyone have a wonderful day. If you're in the Midwest where it's hot, stay hydrated or stay inside, whatever you can. And I will see everybody tomorrow. Bye.